central government has revised the vaccine policy. It is now going to procure the 75% of all the vaccines and supply them to the states at a free of cost. Well, still the 25% of the vaccines go to the private sector. How much does it really cost? So the government of India has already allocated 35,000 crores, but unfortunately less than 5,000 crores have been spent so far. Even the Supreme Court of India has sought the explanation from the government of India regarding the amount spent on vaccines. So let us calculate how much does this universal free vaccination, which is termed as a major policy change, really cost for the government of India. And does the government of India have the resources to do this? So today the government of India is buying Covishield and Covaxin from Oxford AstraZeneca, Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech at a cost of rupees 150. So for each dose, for 2 doses you have to spend 300. Assuming that there are around 100 crore adults above 18 years. In fact, there are varying estimates. These estimates include around 94 to 96 crore. So I am actually taking a figure of 100 crores, assuming that in the next 6 months to 1 year, many more people will cross that Rubicon of 18 years. So even assuming that there are 100 crore adults above the age of 18 years, you require 200 crore jobs. So you need 200 crore doses. At present, the Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute are supplying vaccines at a cost of rupees 150 per dose. So 200 into 150, how much it costs? It simply costs 30,000 crores. So which is actually 5,000 crores less than what has been allocated in the budget. So this is the first explanation. Well, the Covishield and Covaxin may not be available to the center at rupees 150 now, because the 150 was the price offered to the center at a time when the companies, both the Serum Institute and the Bharat Biotech, got an opportunity to sell the vaccines in the open market to states and to the private hospitals at a higher cost. Assuming, for example, so the cost of the Covaxin for states was 600 and for the private hospital it was 1200. So just because the central government has given them permission to sell the remaining 50% at a higher cost, both the Serum Institute and Bharat Biotech have offered a price of rupees 150. Now that opportunity is slashed. Now only 25% of the vaccines they can sell it to the private sector, but the remaining 75% they have to offer it to the central government. So I certainly agree that the price may have to be negotiated. It will not be 150, it may be little higher than that. So even if it is higher than that, how much it costs? Already it is 35,000 crores have been already allocated for the vaccines. So government of India has already ordered 25 crore doses of Covishield and 19 crore doses of Covaxin to be supplied from August this year. So yesterday government of India has ordered this. So 44 crore jobs have been ordered. We really don't know the price for that because the government of India has not given the price. Another 30 crore vaccines orders are placed with the biological E, and a advance of 1500 crores have already been spent, have already been paid. So we really don't know the price of it. But the biological E has publicly announced that this will be the cheapest vaccine even for the private sector. Even when the vaccines were under free market, biological E was stating that its vaccine cost only 250 rupees per dose. I am sure when the center has placed 30 crore jobs, it will be much less than that. So when I take all these into consideration, the estimates suggest, the estimates have come in all the pink papers today. You read Economic Times or Business Line or any other paper. All these estimates keep the figure around 50,000 crores. To be precise, 45,000 to 50,000 crores. Well, government of India has already allocated 35,000 crores in the budget. So what is the remaining money? Hardly 15,000 crores more to inoculate the entire Indian population above the age of 18. Well, there are Pfizer vaccine, Moderna vaccine, Sputnik vaccine, but I don't think they will be part of the government's universal free immunization program, because Sputnik is not part of the universal immunization program. Government of India has not placed any order for Sputnik. I think the Sputnik will be available only in the private sector. Then Pfizer and Moderna, actually there's still a lot of work is to be done to get these vaccines. Well, Pfizer and Moderna are definitely costly vaccines. Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine cost around $4 in the United States, whereas the Pfizer's vaccine cost around $19.5, so little less than the $20. So around 1400 rupees, little over 1400 rupees is the cost of the Pfizer's vaccine. Moderna vaccine, its cost is little less. Pfizer's vaccine in the European Union, its cost is around $23 or over $23. So it comes around 1700 rupees. So we really don't know how much the Pfizer will charge for India, whether it is 1400 to 1700 or even higher than that. But still, Government of India, I don't think will buy the Pfizer's for this universal immunization program. Well, private hospital may be given a permission to import Pfizer or buy the Pfizer vaccine if manufactured in India. So therefore, they will not be part of the universal immunization program unless and until the Pfizer offers a special price at a discounted price. And there is already the supply chain problem of the Pfizer vaccine. You need to have a cold chain facility which is quite dissimilar, quite different from that of the Covishield and Covaxin. So therefore, we have to opt out the Pfizer, Moderna and Sputnik from the universal immunization program. So essentially, it will be between Covishield, Covaxin and biological E-vaccine. All these vaccines do not cost so much. So therefore, the Government of India perhaps has to spend around another 15,000 crores to provide free immunization to the entire population of India who are above the age of 18, excluding those who take the jobs in the private hospitals. Well, the Government of India may claim that they are now going to spend another 1.3 lakh crores on expansion of the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana of providing 5 kgs of food grains. So, Prime Minister announced that 80 crore Indians will get 5 kgs of grain till November. I do agree. It's a good announcement and it cost around 1.3 lakh crore. So, put together also 15,000 crores is additional expenditure for vaccines, 1.3 lakh crores is additional expenditure for PM Garib Kalyan Yojana. So, this will total up to 1.45 lakh crores only. So, how much is this money? Government of India, how much it raised from the higher petrol prices? I'll give you a small figure. In 2014, in the year 2014-15, Government of India, the year in which the Prime Minister Modi has taken over the reins of power, the total revenue accrued to the Government of India through the taxes on petroleum products was around 99,000 crores. By 16-17, this has increased to 2,40,000 crores. I am sure it will be higher than that this year. Even taking that example of 2,40,000 crores, how much is the higher increase compared to the UPA time? 1,40,000 crores. So the entire Indian population above 18 years can be immunized, can be inoculated by 1 year additional revenue Government of India collected from the consumers of petroleum products, that is the people of India. So you are actually collected money from the average Indian and you are paying for the vaccination of average Indian. What is the great sacrifice here? Can you tell me? And I'll give you another comparison. In 2019 September, corporate income tax has been slashed from 32% to 22%. A 10% reduction in the corporate income tax. The revenue outgo due to this concession to the India's corporate sector was to the tune of 1,45,000 crore. So again, you can finance the entire vaccination and expansion of the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana with this money. I'll give you a third example. Reserve Bank of India has recently transferred 99,121 crore as a dividend. This is 53,000 crores more than what was anticipated in the budget. So this money will be sufficient to provide for the vaccination of the entire Indian population, even if not a single rupee from the budget is spent. So now tell me, is Government of India doing an unbearable service? Is Government of India taking an unbearable fiscal burden to inoculate every Indian to get a reasonable protection against COVID-19?